And I was elbowing my translator saying, "Did you catch that?" And he said, "Yeah, her eyes changed." And I said, "I didn't make that up, right?" He said, "No, I saw it too."
Somebody ought to have a testimony. Somebody ought to stand on their feet and testify.
Are you ready to testify?
Hey Spirit Life, it's Bruce. Welcome to the very first episode of Testify. I wanted to kick things off with one of my personal favorite all-time miracles that I've ever witnessed. I was in the Middle East, in a country where they really do hospitality well. In fact, it almost made me uncomfortable. People were throwing flower petals at me. They were rolling out a literal red carpet for myself and my team. They sang to us. It was almost uncomfortable, but I knew that that was their way of saying, we welcome not only this man, but this person representing the Lord, the messenger of God, the person through whom God's going to move. Now, part of my job there was to teach them they can let God use them as well and move through them just as easily as myself. I'm nothing special. But that being said, faith was in the air, so you knew something was going to happen. People were just anticipating the Lord moving. And so I was at the very front of a crowd of about 7,000 or so. And one lady stood out to me because almost rudely she kind of elbowed her way past the rest of the crowd and she thrust her little girl up on the stage. She might have been about 4 or 5 years old, it's hard to tell. And I thought at first that she had a problem with her legs because she was stumbling. And I was praying for a bunch of people left and right. But when I stopped to take a look, I noticed she was blind. She had no irises or pupils, just blank white eyeballs. Like I said, I was praying for 1 million people. I barely stopped and just laid my fingers gently on her eyelids like this. And I said, "In Jesus' name, be healed." Just like that, she opened her eyes and she had big, beautiful brown irises and pupils and this confused grin start to grow across her face like she was seeing for the first time, because she was. She was confused but happy. Her mom was just ecstatic and took her back with tears in her eyes. And I was elbowing my translator saying, "Did you catch that?" And he said, "Yeah, her eyes changed." And I said, "I didn't make that up, right?" He said, "No, I saw it too." It was real. I'm telling you the truth. That's probably the most spectacular thing I've ever witnessed in all of my life. In one moment, she went from having no eyesight and no pupils or irises to bam, the Lord gave her sight and eyes. And it was right in front of my face. It was so awesome. If you've got a testimony, it doesn't have to be that kind of miracle story, but I'd love to hear. Submit your video, submit your story, let me know in the comments below. Like this video, share this video. People need to know that the Lord still moves on behalf of His people. People need to know that the Lord is still a miracle working God. And I'd love if you subscribe and join the Spirit Life family. This is Bruce on Spirit Life.